It's early morning. Beerfest Restaurant is getting ready for opening soon. German punctuality as it is. By the time the first guests arrive, everything in Beerfest must be just perfect. Clean mugs, fresh crafting beer, just like in a real German beer house. We have learned from the natives. German brewers come here to teach us. They are constantly monitoring us. Beerfest Restaurant, 7 a.m. This is probably the shortest from the brewery to the Merry Feast. It's a unique solution of Beerfest Network to brew the beer right here at the restaurant in front of the visitors. Only live, unfiltered, non-pasteurized, made of selected ingredients. The main beer ingredients are the malt, water, hops and yeast. There should be nothing else in there. Brewery, 8 a.m. Here it is, the brewing vat, the starting point of the drink. It is here that the local purified water and crushed malt from Germany meet for 2 hours. And then they are getting apart during the next 8 hours. It is what in brewers' language is called steeping. It's time to add the fragrant hops. It will give the beer a soft bitterness and aroma. It is followed by yeast, which is also grown right here in the brewery lab, with special conditions and complete sterility. By the way, dried yeast is totally excluded. This makes brewers' life harder, but using homegrown yeast makes the taste of a beer inimitable. Live beer is very vulnerable to the bacteria. We process with alcohol and wipe carefully everything here doing the brewing. The brewery. All the major components have already met here. Yeast and wort have started reacting, so they are left in the vats for fermentation for 20 days. Feel free to ferment, and that is what we monitor from now on. We use fully automatic cooling systems. The temperature is measured with up to 0.1 degrees. The beer is kept at a temperature of 0 to 0.3 degrees. The brewers are constantly monitoring the temperature. It's 6 p.m. in Beerfest. The visitors have already filled the restaurant. There is enough crafting beer for everyone. According to the international standards, live beer should not be stored for more than 2 months. So the best live beer is that which has been brewed close to the table, just like here in Beerfest. It is the beer yeast that is most valued in the green beer. When consummated moderately, it can even benefit your metabolism and the appearance of the skin. Yeasts can even be seen in the glass. When you drink a beer, you can see it still wandering. The yeast itself is a bacteria that are very useful for the human body. Indeed, in the process of brewing and preparation of wort, the sugar is added. The yeast consumes the sugar and gets saturated with all sorts of vitamins, which then enter the body. 8 p.m. in Beerfest. Some guests are enjoying the company of good friends. Others relish the beer. And some of them might turn out to be secret guests from Germany. The International Beerfest Network sends the experts incognito to taste the beer all over the world. To the other side of the world, easily. It is an honor to keep the brand, especially since the German beer brand Beerfest is keeping its quality in Russia, Thailand, Singapore, and in every place the Beerfest restaurants are located.